I was only a grade 5 pupil when my mother left us. We were raised by my father alone. He was the one who looked for food and money just to make us alive. My father was also the one who sent me to school from elementary to senior high school. We are 9 in the family, including my father, and I am the 7th child. I am the first one to go to college, except the rest of my siblings. When our mother left us, almost all of my siblings decided to have their own families and they went to Manila to look for a job. I am thankful to my father because even though he was already old, with the age of 78, he still managed to work in the farm to feed us. Unfortunately, just last October 5, he passed away. The thoughts that kept haunting me happened already. I loved my father very much. I got scared for myself that I might be all alone and die from hunger because I am the only one left at home who has no own family yet. After I graduated in senior high school, I decided to be a working student. When my father was still alive, he already told me that he might not be able to support my studies because he had no money. He only depends to his pension as a senior citizen and the small income from our rice field. I get very sad that time because I might not be able to finish my studies and to someday wear this one. All I want is to have a good life, so I strengthened my mind and trusted myself that I can do it. I can send myself to school and I can attain a bachelor's degree someday. Year 2018 when I entered Jollibee as a working student. I worked there for 1 year during my first year in college. It was a very challenging situation that I've ever experienced in my whole life. You really have to manage your time between school and work. Whenever I go to work, I always bring my things in school so that when I go out, I would just head directly to school. It is really hard because I carried a lot of things inside my bag. They are clothes, books, shoes, and other things. That time when I was working at Jollibee, I really lost weight and I got a skinny body. You could really notice it especially on my face. I also had a lack of sleep because every time I arrived home from school, I still need to do my homeworks and I will wake up at 4 a.m. to prepare for work. Sometimes I also cannot attend when there is any activity in school. I cannot join my friends also when we have bonding moments. Sometimes I just ask myself when these challenges will end. Of all people, why me? As times pass by, I realized that I should not give up and lose hope. So after my 1 year in Jollibee, I decided to resign and find another job. I worked at FPUSI in Pawing Palolete as a key entry operator. That time, I didn't tell my supervisor that I am also studying because it is prohibited in the company. I was a second year college that time. I worked there for 4 months only because same as what happened to me in Jollibee. I choose night shift knowing that I will go to school in the morning. It was really hard without a sleep when you go to school. Some of my friends have observed me that I always felt sleepy during discussions. There are times I attempted to drop out of school or to stop because of financial problem. My friends cried with me as I tell them the story that I will no longer finish my studies. They were so sad for me. But then, they encouraged me. They helped me to rise again from being down. I applied for scholarships. I am proud to say that I am a Filbert Scholar, managed by the Benedictine Sisters. I am glad that I am also a test grantee. I thank God for giving me this opportunity. It is really a big help for my studies. Despite all those challenges that I have experienced, I am thankful to God because in my younger age, I learned how to stand by my own feet. I was able to help my father when it comes to financial. Those challenges gave me strength and reason to pursue my studies. I learned that whatever challenges may come into our lives, life must go on. You just have to trust yourself and God's power that we can make it. There is no impossible with God. Also, I learned to look at the bright side of life and never surrender. Finally, I was able to see light which gave me hope and to start again. At this time, I begged my elder sister to help and support me on my studies, especially now that there is a pandemic, no jobs, and our father is already dead. So I need an extra support from her. I am getting better also after the tragic event happened in our family. Thanks God, and thanks to all the people who were there for me in my darkest times. God bless you all and stay safe.